fear of death and the fear of losing someone to death are very ancient traumas that we have carried as humans. From the time we were hunter gatherers, we were always at the risk of death, especially when we were out in the open and we were attacked by animals and any other wild beings who were ready to attack us, eat us up. From that time, our lives were at stake, our lives and the lives of our loved ones. And we have tried desperately to rise above this fear. But this is a very basic fear that is in our psyche. And as such, we are having a lot of issues trying to overcome this fear still now. So today we will explore this concept of why we are afraid of losing someone to death or by any other means. Why does it happen to us? This is a big trauma carried through lifetimes. So before we begin the meditation, as always, I would love to thank all those who have joined me in this meditation, and I also thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel and are motivating me with likes and comments. I'm grateful for your presence in my life, and I welcome you to this meditation with me. As always, I request you to close your eyes, breathing deeply into your heart center, breathing in and out, softly and slowly, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, relaxing your emotions, and relaxing your soul. So every moment you are breathing in, you are breathing in the golden light of the Creator, and you are breathing out all your stress, all your strain, all your negativity, and you're releasing it to the light. With every breath inward, your body is receiving the golden white light of the Creator, and with every out breath, you're releasing all your stress, all your strain, all your anxiety. You're breathing in the divine light of the Creator. You're breathing out all your stress, all your anxiety, all your pain. As you're breathing in and out, let us invoke the divine. Let us invoke the Creator. We call on the Creator of all creators, the divine source energy, to be with us now. We call on our Father God, our Mother God, all the mighty gods and goddesses across all dimensions of time and space. We call on all the galactic masters, star masters, ascended masters, living masters, masters of all the holy councils, masters of all the energy vortexes, masters of all the ascension seats. We invite you to be with us. We invite all the celestial whales, dolphins, mermaids. We call on the angelic realm, the unicorn collectives, the dragon collectives, and all supporting energies of the cosmos who want to support us in this meditation. And as all the divine beings come and support us in this meditation, we are connected to the Creator above and Mother Gaia below. And as we are connected to the Creator above and Mother Gaia below, we are forming a huge pillar of light which is supporting us in this meditation. Long It is relaxing our body, relaxing our mind, making us peaceful and calm as we sit for this meditation. And as we sit for this meditation, we call on our soul to remind us of all those lifetimes where we have loved and we have lost a loved one, someone who may have died because of any illness, because of any issues, or by any accident, or by any form of violence by anyone else. Or we may have lost someone because of certain mistakes that we made. Maybe it was a child and we were not alert enough, and while we were sleeping, we lost the child because something fell on the child and the child could not breathe, or something happened to the child while we were doing some work and the child slipped and fell into the pond. The child may have suffered from any disease which was incurable, and we had to sit there helpless and see the child die. Not only with the child, it could have happened with anyone who was close to us, anyone who was very important to us, and we lost that person because we were unable to save them, we were unable to take care of them, or we were the cause of their death. This trauma, through many lifetimes, have been in our psyche, and this is one of the primary causes of our fear of losing a loved one by death, because the soul is remembering those times, those timelines when we lost that person because we were unable to help the person, we were unable to take care of the person, or we made a mistake which resulted in the death of the loved one. It is a big guilt, it's a big trauma, it's a big pain. It is something that we cannot even think of and not get frightened and traumatized. It is one of the most damaging emotions that we can have, losing someone because we were not able to do something for that person, not being able to save that person, or killing that person because of certain mistakes that we made by not taking care of them properly, or not being alert enough to know when they were going to have a problem. The guilt remains, the trauma remains, the pain remains, and it gets carried over through the lifetimes, over through the lifetimes, over through the lifetimes. So if you're facing such a trauma right now, where you're always anxious about losing your loved one, you're always traumatized that something bad will happen to your loved one. It may be a child, it may be an adult, it may be anyone in your life whom you love very much. If such is the case, you have to understand that it has been a trauma that you have carried over the dimensions, over the timelines, over the lifetimes. So how can we release this trauma? The easiest way to release this trauma is to sit with yourself and ask deep forgiveness from all souls whom we were unable to save in any lifetime. Tell them, I'm extremely sorry that I could not do anything to save you in those lifetimes. I love you and I loved you very much, but I could do nothing to save you. and in lifetimes where I was the cause of your death. I ask divine forgiveness from your soul. I ask divine forgiveness from your soul. I ask divine forgiveness from your soul. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I ask forgiveness from the divine also for being the cause of anyone's death. I asked forgiveness from the divine also for being the cause of anyone's death. I ask divine forgiveness from the divine also for being the cause of anyone's death. Please forgive me, divine. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. And I request you, divine, to release this trauma, release this pain, release this guilt, release this trauma that I'm carrying through the lifetimes and which is making my current life also very traumatic, anxious, depressing, fearful. Please help me release this trauma. Please help me release this trauma. Please help me release this trauma that I'm carrying through lifetimes, this trauma that I'm carrying through timelines, this trauma that I'm carrying through endless lifetimes. Please help me release. Please help me release. Please help me release. All lifetimes where I lost a loved one, where I lost my child, I lost someone because of something that had happened which I could not do anything about, and I carry the trauma. Divine, please release that trauma, that pain within me, that trauma, that pain within me, that trauma, that pain within me. Fill my heart with unconditional love and release that pain from me, that anxiety from me, that trauma from me. Help me to rise above the pain. Help me to rise above the trauma. Help me to rise above the anxiety. And help me to move through life with ease and grace, ease and grace, ease and grace. As I move through life, I understand that nothing happens without a reason. And everyone whom I lost in that lifetime, maybe it was because of any disease, maybe it was because of any accident, maybe I was the root cause, but nothing can happen without the divine will. So somehow it was a lesson that I had come to learn. Somehow it was a karma that had to be balanced. Somehow it was a divine will which was trying to teach both of us something. Understanding these deeper concepts of soul lessons, soul choices and karma, I accept that nothing I did was actually the cause of the death of the loved one, and as such, nothing will ever happen in my life which is against the divine will, which is against the divine wishes and soul contracts and life lessons. So I have to accept that it was an accident or it was a disease and it was what it was meant to be. So accepting that and surrendering to the divine will, I release my anxieties, I release my fears, I release my pain, and I bow down to the divine, to His divine will, to His divine grace, to His divine power, and place all my anxieties at His divine feet, asking Him to release them from me, release them from me, release them from me. As I rebuild my faith in the divine, as I rebuild my faith in the divine, as I rebuild my faith in the divine, understanding that nothing can happen to me without His divine will, without my life choice, without karma. So I bow down before Thee in deep reverence, deep gratitude, in deep love, and thank You for releasing my fear, releasing my trauma, releasing my anxiety, and understanding that if I am in complete surrender, complete faith, and complete devotion to the Divine, He will always take care of me and He will always take care of my loved one. The Divine Father God, the Divine Mother God are full of love and compassion, full of grace and forgiveness. Nothing negative can happen in their grace, in their blessings. So I thank them for their beautiful blessings on my life, and I ask for release of all old trauma, all old pain, all anxiety, all guilt related to losing a loved one. And for now, I totally and completely release the fear of death, the fear of losing a loved one. In deep reverence, deep love for all the healing by my divine guides, by my divine soul group, I bow down in happiness, in joy, in reverence, and I release this fear of losing a loved one by death. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, dear ones, for being with me in this meditation. Lots of love and blessings, lots of love and blessings, lots of love and blessings.